Hi guys. So, oh, my glasses crooked. I'm sick of myself. Okay, so I just ate and I'm walking down the street. Today is July 20th, 2025, and I am walking down the street. I feel green. I had me some good sleep. I slept all day. I just woke up and got me something to eat and some good old cold water. And I'm headed back to my location. And I decided to walk, you know what I'm saying? So I could sit out here and go live real quick. That's a nice country porch. I want to sit on that porch and go live for a long time. Okay, so I feel green, you know what I'm saying? Because God put back in my dreams, had good dreams. You know what I'm saying? Some of them. I always dream about the police, but but I dreamed about Starbucks again, the cup. And so God told me to keep moving forth with the cup and the car. And so the car, I'm not going to talk about on live because it's not at that point. But some stuff I need to keep to myself. But the Starbucks cup, yep, I'm authorized to go live on that. So, if you don't know what the Starbucks cup is, the Starbucks cup is a giant building that the Lord gave me the idea of to build, you know, to pitch to Starbucks. I drew it out over a year ago, almost 2. I drew it out. It is in the formation of a regular coffee cup. It's the white and green Starbucks cup with the brown handle, the brown, you know, foam handle on the outside to keep you from boiling over. It's that. And so hold on. Hello, how y'all doing?
I was trying to do some contact too.
Hello, how you doing? I'm all right. Cigars. Okay. So, I have to build while I walk. Stuff I see and try not to let it interfere with what I'm doing. Hey, Mr. Police. So, what I have to do is, I don't know how they be letting these police ride in other jurisdictions from where they supposed to be. But anyway, moving forward, the Starbucks cup is a white cup. At first I wanted it to be in the formation of a latte cup with the caramel drizzle and all of that. But what it's going to be is the same latte cup that you get when you order your coffee or your cold coffee. But I want it to be hot because I want the outside perimeter of the cup to be the air pads. And the air pads, smart pads, they're going to be exclusive. That's going to turn Atlanta into prime real estate. And everybody all over the world is going to want one of those. And they're going to be in high demand. So, let me first start from the beginning. Because I've been talking about this. So, if you're just listening to my live, then you might say, what is she talking about? Okay, let me explain. God likes to stage as well, just like the law. And he is staging for the day of his return when he comes back. So these key people that came into my life because of this situation, Romans 8:28 says, for all things work together for the good of those that love God and are called according to his purpose. So what God did was every major Fortune 500 company, knowing that they were involved, he turned it and turned them green. So this is why every Fortune 500 company that was involved in my life, God started to give me ideas in my sleep. So with Starbucks, they are the #1 leading coffee brand in the world, and they're not going anywhere. So God gave me an idea to turn them green, to give them, increase their profit margins, give them new products to sell, and to build their audience. So with the coffee brand in Atlanta, why is it coming to Atlanta? Because Atlanta has the need for jobs. It has the need to, with so many issues facing Atlanta, from systemic racism to unemployment to homelessness to other systemic injustices, Starbucks coffee cup can lend a major hand in that. And you might say, how? Because with the implementation of a Starbucks museum, that's what it's called, it will bring anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 jobs here in Atlanta. That's amazing. Okay? This is a museum that will have 6 floors. Each floor has a dedication, and each floor can help the community. So you'll have anywhere from the first floor. I'm not going to put the floors in order on this live, but it's childcare. It's a place for you to play. I even created a Bucky, which is Starbucks mascot for the museum, and it's a Labradoodle. So I created a giant robotic Labradoodle that the children can play with, and it's also where you can have childcare. It's also where your children can play. It's the play area. It's all things child on that level. Then what we have is on the second level. Now this is not in order because I've already written these down. But on the second level, you have where the museum is, where you're watching how the coffee is made, where you're watching it go from the process of coming in with the beans, and you're watching the different levels of coffee that is being made and where it's going, and they made it really cool. So it's fascinating to watch, and this is why it's called a museum. On your third level, you have like your book area where you can read, and a few shops and a few places to go. Then on your fourth level, you have where you can go and do pre-orders. So you can take any coffee brand that you have, any one that you have, just like, imagine the Coca-Cola factory where you can go and sample different Cokes. This is where you could go and sample different coffees. Well, what they'll allow you to do at the end of your tour is they will allow you to customize your own brand. And of course, with your fee that you pay with your ticket, it comes with a small trial size bag of coffee with your name on it. And so what you can do is you can come back later on and say, that was so good what I made. I want to order that. You can go down there, custom order that, and get it done. Now, this is going to drive business to the museum because you can only get custom orders there. And this is also going to bring innovation to Starbucks because not only can you get your famous blend there, you can create your own product of any kind. So let's say you want to make your own Starbucks cup. They'll have a kiosk of where you go, choose your cup, choose your label, put your name on it, your children's faces, and voila, there's your Starbucks cup. And so when your package comes in, as you come in, you're getting so many different incentives to come along with your ticket price. So let's say your ticket price, you only wanted general admission and you just wanted to come to the museum. Well, it might be $40. That's it. All day pass, free parking. And then let's say you want a pass with a cup or a pass with a bag of coffee. That may be $50 and the cup may be $75 or even $80. And then you're on general with that. Your premium cups can be up to $120. And see, this is where they're going to make money. Because Starbucks already makes money off their cups anyway. But what Starbucks is not doing is understanding that when I was at Target and I sat down and watched how those coffee cups were in demand, I said, they're a fool to not make these cups available at, at people's discretion to let them order. They're losing out on so much money. These people are lined up going nuts for Starbucks cups. I thought Target was having a one-day sale or something free. The lady said, oh no, they lined up for Starbucks cups. Okay, so, and one lady said, I will do anything for a Starbucks cup. So what you need to look at is turn that into a way to increase your profit margins. And this is why I need to be on Starbucks marketing campaign to pitch this to them with the board, put my projections together, put my chart and pitch this and send it in and they'll do it. Because only an idiot would not. They already have something that people want, but they release it at certain at a certain time. Let me see. Some kind of thing keep popping up on my phone. Okay, so they have the cups already, and the cups come out at a certain time. So let's say the cups come out, this is July. Let's say the next batch of cups is coming out on Christmas. Well, what if at Christmas, Starbucks say, in addition to us having just the regular red cup with the snowflakes, let's do this and let them create their own cup from these particular styles that we lay out. Let them be able to add, you could bejewel it, you could whatever you want to do, and bedazzle it, and then voila. That's an incredible way to make money using what people already have and what they already want. So, with that being said, hi. So with that being said, that's such a nice house. That's where your Starbucks cup comes in. So, in addition to making your cup, in addition to making money there and on your products. See, the fifth floor is your product floor. And then your 6 is where you're going to do real estate. That's where you're going to take tours. Some of those smart pads are going to be Airbnb style, but they will be booked up for years in advance. I've even seen them, once I seen the vision, I seen them being sold on eBay, being rented on eBay for one night. They're going as high as $40,000, $50,000 for one night, because the AirPads, smart pads, are going to turn into that type of real estate. They're going to be in high demand because of the amenities, because of the systems that are equipped, because of what they can do, and because it's basically would become a new way of living. And other developers are going to come from California, Dubai, all over to see what Atlanta got. And this is what's going to make us hot. See, Atlanta needs new innovation. We're tired of the same old in Atlanta. They done had Magic City and all these other places for years. It's boring now. When you hear Atlanta, you hear the same old. With all of this technology and advancement that we have, we can create something new, something spectacular, and that's something that can draw other states and countries to. And that, how you doing? Okay. And so we could do that. And with the Starbucks cup, can do that. So, in a nutshell, that's what it is. It is a way to bridge innovation. It will definitely quadruple their profit margin. So if they made, let's say, in 1 year, let's say a good number, they made 14. Let's say, I'm not going to give an estimate of what they would make, but I'm going to say they would quadruple their earnings and their profit margins in 1 calendar year after the rise of the Starbucks Museum. You're talking everything in one that people from every generation will be interested in, will want, and will gravitate to. The rich and the famous will gravitate to that. The 1%ers will gravitate to that for the real estate aspect of it. How can we get our hands on one? Developers will be interested in that. And I can see your biggest tycoons in real estate wanting an office there. And so that's why that 6th floor is going to be your penthouse location for all the ballers from all around the world. They will go there. And so for that reason, you want a prime steakhouse. You want a, so that on that 6th floor will be your smart pad hotels. It will be your, it will be the smart pad hotels. It will be your prime steakhouse ribs. And then we will also do like your upscale lounge. So you could go and still have like your day-to-day eats there, and then still have your nighttime pop-off location. And so, and this will sit outside the perimeter so that you have these 360 views of Atlanta and still have that location of where the smart pads are. And they're going outside around the cup in that brown thing that you put your hands on, that cardboard. That's the air pads. And so the museum looks like the white cup. The brown on the outside is is your housing, and the bridge to the house and to the cup is your walkways. So if I'm explaining that right, the air pads will be detached from the building a little. And so you'll have a walkway to the actual cup. And so this will give you like a bridge. And so this is what's going to make the architectural side of this phenomenal. It's going to be made like no other building in the world. And they will be in the air on the outside of the cup. And the cup should go 20 to 25,000 feet up in the air. And it's lights and everything at the top. It should be an attraction. It should illuminate the sky. Illuminate the sky so that when people look at it, they can see it. They can ooh and ah. That's what we want. We want people to ooh and ah, and to look at it and to see it, get motivated. I want to go in. And then you have even a ride, an excavator that is a ride that once you get on, it buckles you in and you go up all the way from the bottom to 20-some thousand feet up in the air, where you'll get off and you can get on the elevator and come down to tour each floor. And when you get to floor 1, then you can go out of the building. So it's going to create anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 jobs, everywhere from parking to the museum, to contractors, it's going to be jobs galore that's going to come there, probably more than the 2,000 that I figured. This is just from the Starbucks Museum aspect point of it. So it's a wonderful project that God gave me, and we need it here. It will regulate our environment here, and it will kick off the energy change that we need for Atlanta. And it will definitely bring in results and solutions to homelessness, to unemployment, and it will give us the new innovation that we need. So we don't just need to bring people here with no money. We need to bring people here with money. And this is going to bring major dividends to the state of Georgia, city of Atlanta. So I talked my way all the way back. So now I'm finna get off of here, and I will be back later on and talk some more. But this is July 20th, 2025, and
Suzuki, this is it. One for the AP, like it's their first time ever. Jericho, Suzuki, Murray Tree, goes to the local violence man and down to the street. We'll see you on Wednesday, Suzuki. Thanks, guys.
What the world happened to the light? There we go. Alright. So I just made it back. That's all I wanted to say. I'm good. Sweaty. I'll be back to talk more later. Bye for now.